welcome, whoever you are, welcome to the show. So what I'm trying to say here is, welcome to the show. So yes, if you like the show, hit that like button. If you haven't done so far already, subscribe. And when you want to know these videos are coming out, ring that bell. Ring the bell. Ding dong, a ding a ling a ling. Hello, Donna. How you doing, my lady? How are we doing today? Welcome to the show. Well, I'm going to start this show. I'm going to start this show with an announcement. With an announcement. You ready? A little while ago, about three. I saw it. Congratulations, teacher. Congratulations, teacher. Does that mean an apple a day? Keep the doctor away. Does that mean an apple a day? Keep teacher in stores now? And that's not an Apple PC, is it? An Apple, Apple, yeah. Um, well done, Donna. Oh, we got three people. Three people. Please join the chat. Everyone, join in. Please join the show. So yes, I have an announcement. I have a something was suggested to me at work last week by one of my friends at work, and I think it's an idea, and I'm going to attempt to do this. I do say the word attempt. And I've been writing, everyone knows by the episode I've done before that I've been writing a book called Star Chasers. Star Chasers. Star Chasers. Well, someone suggested that I record some videos for YouTube, and it'll be me telling the Star Chaser story. Now, I can't do the special effects, nothing like that. I'm going to have to somehow do that. It won't be a live feed one. It will be recorded and then going on. How long each chapter will be, I don't know. It will be going by thumb. Let me know what you think of that idea, because if you like the idea, I can go ahead with it. I'm also planning in a few weeks' time to do some more Dragon card readings. And don't forget, I'm open for bookings. If you want to hire me to do a proper deck reading, all you got to do is inbox me and let me know, and I will contact you and sort something out. But now let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. Now, I will say, as you can see, we're in a different location today. We're downstairs today, not upstairs. No, not a problem. We're watching the dogs, so we're downstairs doing the show. And yes, you heard that. We've got the dogs around us today, going ruff, 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 or something like that. Well, I'm going to start the day, start the show with some very, very bad jokes. And in fact, I'm going to start with a bad cat joke. No, I'm just kidding. Now, you can't see this at the moment, but Roz is just here next to me. And every time I say a bad joke, she sort of goes, oh, bloody hell. Can they get any worse? Yes, they can get worse. Yes, they can. Oh, look, it's like running off my head. I'm finding people with my head. Yeah. So, yes, why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. No, I did get an eye roll then, so that can't have been too bad. Did you hear about the explosion in the cheese factory in France? There's nothing left but debris. I know, that was a real cheesy joke. I know. That was good though. I like that one. What do you call someone who can't stick to a diet? A deserter. You should see Ross just there. Look, she's trying not to laugh. She's trying not to laugh and failing. She's failing trying not to laugh. And last but not least, what happened to the frog's car that broke down on the road? He got towed away. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yes, I am indeed trying to be Basil Brush, Ross. I am trying indeed to be Basil Brush. Well, here we go. That's the bad jokes out of the way. That's the announcements out of the way. Is Donna still with me? She isn't talking to me on the screen. Now, we can't call her Donna no more. You have to call her Miss Donna because she's now a teacher. Yes, Miss Donna, or is it Miss Caballero? There we go. See, there's the question for today. What do we call Donna when she behaves herself? Don't know. I don't know what we talk about. well, as I said, there's nothing planned for the show. Nothing planned for the show at all today. I'm open to conversation. Just talk away to me. I know I've got someone watching, so talk away to me. Are we enjoying the sun? Are we enjoying the sun? It's beautiful summer weather or what, right? Beautiful weather out there. In fact, it's so nice today that where most the Flat Earth Society hasn't turned its head up in quite a while, Donna. Flat Earth, well, now it's Earth, it's flat, but you all know it's not flat, it's round. We all know that. You know that by now. You know that by now. And it's not the same without. Now, let's go for the teacher look. How's that, Donna? How's that for a good teacher look? The Flat Earth Society. It is a society that believes the flat Earth is flat. It's flat. And they think it's so flat that they've got members all around the globe. Silence is golden like the first morning. Oh my God, I'm singing badly now. Or is it just badly singing? One of the two. One of the two. Yeah, so we've been out today. We've been out shopping today. We've had fun. We've had the bag that was so heavy it almost tore my blinking arm off. Honestly, I got home, I let go of the arm. I was like, oh, looking like Quasimodo. The bell. In fact, that is actually, going back to my jokes, my favourite joke has always been about Quasimodo. And it's about Quasimodo teaching his new subject, a new student. Well, I'll get back. I'll tell that joke next week. I will tell that joke next week. I'm answering a question, McDonald. What have I been up to with my medium training? Well, I've been doing quite a few things with my medium training, I'll have you know. I've actually got some events coming up later on this year. Which I have a. Now, I got told off last week. Why did I get told off last week? I'll tell you why I got told. I was talking to people about me doing shows. But you see, the problem is when you do a medium show, you don't call it a show. It's called a demonstration. So I've got to remember to say, I've got some demonstrations coming up. Yes, I have some demonstrations coming up. I have one, well, technically I have two in September. The one that the eyes of the dragon is forming is in Water on the 13th of September. Tickets will be going for sale soon. If you are interested in coming along, you can have a little poo whilst you're there, as long as you behave yourself when drinking. You can have, if you don't mind paying for a little bit extra, you can have a lovely meal as well. I've been there, the Royal Oak, fantastic food, really nice, good menu. I can recommend it. I'm going back soon. I'm doing another demonstration on the 12th of September. Yes, I've got 2 demonstrations back to back. And that will be, where's that? I can't tell you where it is because I've forgotten. It's up the motorway somewhere. It's around the corner, about 5 miles out. There's a song I love by Mike Oldfield called 5 Miles Out. 5 miles out. Woo. And yeah. I've got another one in November. Now, this is more central in Exeter at the Priory, just around the corner from where I live, near Morrison's. We haven't set the price for there yet because I'm not sure. I want to discuss this with my associate with the eyes of the dragon. Have you noticed when I do that, my head goes red? Woo, see. A special effect, or was that just a bit of fun? Ooh, you never know. I've also got a fledgling night. Now, I have done a fledgling night before. I've got another one coming up. I believe that one is in October. I'm just playing with my phone. It's just here, so I can look at the dates and stuff to tell you. So Bear with me for a second. I'm sure that is October the 19th at the Exeter Spiritual Centre. I'll be doing it in a Saturday evening. It's open for people to come in and watch. I believe you have to pay a little bit to get in, but it's not a lot ready for what's happening on that night. It's not just me, there'll be many other people, including my Eyes of the Dragon associate, Matt Byrne. Give Matt a shout out, mate. How you doing? It was his birthday. Happy 50th birthday yesterday, Matt. Happy 50th birthday. Oh, happy 46th birthday. He's not 50 yet. That's me next year. He's 47. I've just been told off. 47. Sorry, Matt. Happy almost 50th birthday. How's that? That's me next year, everybody. I'm 50 next year. Oh! So, yeah. So, answer your question about my training. That's where it is going. As I said earlier on, I'm thinking about doing another live card reading. Try and get some people done that I missed last time I was on air. I'd get some new people in there watching it as well. I'd like to get new people doing different cards. I might even utilise the Past Life deck I have. Interested to see where that comes up. Thank you, Rod, for bringing me some drinky poos. Something a bit stronger, you know. I can't drink that one here. Yes, my medium training is going extremely well. Extremely well. Thank you for asking, Donna. In fact, I've got to book you in, haven't I, Donna? I've got to sort out a date where I'm going to come see you to book you in. Can I do a medium reading now? Well, hello, Lauren. Welcome to the show. Go on then. Let's play around with the cards. I have to ask my associate Rod very, very nicely if you can pop upstairs to where I normally sit and bring down my Past Life deck. I can't do it. Come on in.
What? Associate?
Okay, my beloved partner, love of my life. I was trying to be polite. I'm being told off now. I've been told off now. I can't specifically tell you what you were in a past life. Sometimes it tells me where you were in a past life. Sometimes these cards might guide me to a problem that you brought with you in a life like now. What excited? Yeah, I know. Bear with me for a minute. Bear with me a minute. I've just got these cards. I'll go get them myself, but also I'm on camera and I'm not that fast. So zip, zip, zip. Madness. And I thought I'd go back to the teacher look. Make. And I just think everybody who's watching at the moment should say, well done, Donna, for being a teacher. That is very hard to do that. Very hard to do that. Here's my beloved wife in time. Wife to be when I marry her as soon as I can. And she's thinking so far ahead. I asked for one deck and she's come down with about 16. Thank you. These are the cards that I work with. That's my Past Life deck, as you can see there, Past Life. I have an Angel Dream Oracle deck, which would be quite interesting. And that light you may see in the background, that is Rod's playing with the curtain.
I thought it might make the screen better.
You know, it makes it worse. That is a Unicorn deck. Now, I use this one when I'm doing my proper readings. As you will recognise the Dragon Oracle deck. When you for a reading, you don't only get a 3-card reading from this deck. You will get a bonus reading from one of these two decks as well. So that's what you get, and that's very, very good for what you charge. Standard charge is £20 for a reading. That's very, very good for a reading. A lot of people charge a lot more than that. I'm trying to be fair as possible. So let's go to these cards now. The thing is, I got to try and remember what your thinking numbers were from last time. So I will do Donna first, because if I remember correctly, I got Donna's number last time via a message. If she's still available on my phone. So bear with me, I'm just looking at what I'm doing at the moment, is just going through my contacts on my phone to find Donna to see if I got a thing, and Donna's not there. Or did you send me it in on what? There's Donna. Oh, here we go. 10, 11, 10, 20, 28, 29, 29, 30, 32. 3 and 2 is 5. So there you go. Donna's number is number 5. So I'm going to start shuffling these cards. When I feel the urge to stop, I will stop what I'm doing. This is not the way I normally do it. When I sit down and do readings, I actually do get you involved whilst I'm doing it. You know, I've just learned this is the best way for me to do it on air. Beautiful cards, aren't they? Beautiful cards. And we stopped up the deck. And I did 5, didn't I? So that's 1, hang on, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th card. I remember that for last time. You didn't see me cutting the cards out, did you, last time I was doing it? I remember, did I? We have. Yeah, I don't know. You can, a third person, welcome to the show. We don't know where this started. We started talking about flat earth and other things. I'm doing card readings for people who would like it. If you can see that, Don, is that as pixel as it was last time? Are you happy with that picture? Can you let me know, please, before I move the card away? Hand is getting tired, so sometime today would be very, very nice. Thank you. That means you've seen it. Well, what does this mean to you? Well, to you, to me, to me, to you. Here we go again. This card, to me, represents you and Henry, Donna. Now, I don't know if you believe in past lives. You must believe in past lives for you to be doing this with. Now, to me, this signifies that you would have known Henry in a past life, and your bond in that past life would have been so close, so closely loved each other so much together. You two are destined to be together in this life. You were meant to be. They said that they come up with these things saying, you know, I've gone, "Oh!" When I talk, when I'm doing these card readings, sometimes it doesn't come from me, it comes from without. No, I'm sorry, Donna, but you were not in love with Johnny Depp in a past life. Roz is laughing in the background. Roz is here. To prove Roz is here, can you please come to the camera and say, "Oh"? Now she can bugger off now. Ow! Just in case you know, Chris has given me the middle finger for some reason. He's trying to be funny. You know, Chris likes to have a bit of fun. I let him now and then. So there you go, Chris. There's one finger back to you. One finger back to you. So yeah. So in a past life, you were very, very closely with Henry, and that bond was so close that you were destined to come back together in this life. So this is a prime example. Well, yes, it shows you some people from the army days, back in World War II, I believe. Yes, he is a lucky man. He is a very, very lucky man. It doesn't necessarily mean that you knew him during World War II. It's just it's a way of showing true love that was around in those days. I believe you. I personally, I feel you and Henry were together for a lot longer than one life. I believe you've been together for about 3 or 4 lives, personally. So, Lauren, let's do a reading for you, Lauren, please. I need your birthday again, please, if you don't mind. I can't do much without the birthdays. I need your birthday, please, Lauren. I can work out your number, unless you can remember your number from last time. How's John doing? Is John behaving himself? Right. Making me feel old you are with that birthday. God. Make your mind up. Is it the 18th or the 17th? Oh, make your mind up, girl. Make your mind up. Yeah, John, mate. Look, I'll do your card reading in a second once I've got your missus sorted out. Right. 17th of the 6th. Sorry, we're wrong. Okay, no problem. So we got 7 and 1 is 8, plus the 6 is 14. The 9 and the 1 is 10. 10 and 14 is 24. Plus the 8 is 24 is 32. Plus the 9 is 41. So like Donna, your number is 5 because you had the 4 and the 1 together and you get 5. So yes, you share the same number with Donna. So let's see what's happened. So stop shuffling. I'm cutting the deck. And I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Birthday's back together again. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, actually, I agree with that. A lot of the best people are number 5. Oh, Lauren, you share something with me. You share something with me, young lady. Believe it or not. I'm getting a worried look from Roz over there. She's going, what? Whether you believe this place existed or not, I know this place existed in the past. This is a fictional place. And this card is one of the few ones that tells me where you were in a past life. Atlantis, the mythical city that sunk into the ocean many years ago. This place did exist. Trust me, this place exists. A lot of the people, this is a bit of trivia fact coming up, a lot of the people that survived the sinking when the place went down actually went to Egypt and became part of Egypt. See, something to think about. Something to think about. So yes, like me, Lauren, one of your past lives were in Egypt, were in Atlantis. Something you can get from this card, and I don't know why I'm saying this. Because a lot of the people may have died in when they went under. A lot of people who from Atlantis have a very eerie about water. Not too fat, maybe not water as the stuff that comes out of a tap, or everyone says that. I'm on about the ocean. I don't like swimming in the ocean. I don't know why. This may take Roz by surprise. I'll walk by the seaside quite happily. I'll let the waves cut to my feet and blah 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 blah. Lauren hates the sea. People who can't see that, Lauren has just said she hates the sea. Now you know one of the reasons you may not like the sea or hate the sea is because you have memories, repressed memories of when this happened from that past life, and it brings it forward. On the opposites, your car's not going to be the blinking thing, is it? So, John, you're next there, my old mucker. You're next, my old mucker. When's your birthday, John? Please, so I can do you a reading. And you boys lucky. Normally I charge for this. I normally charge for this. 26th. Oh, God, you're making me feel old again, John. God, that's good. The Mickey out of you when you get back to work on Monday. 6 and 9 is 15, plus the 2 is 17. 1 and the 9 is 10 again, so that's 10, and 17 is 27. Plus the 8 is 31, and the other 8 is 39. You put those two numbers together, which is 9 and 3, which is 12. I was getting there. But they're younger than me as well, Donna. You're younger than me. Then you had, because you got another double figure, adding those two numbers together, you have the 2 and the 1 together. And like me, John, you have the magic numeral number of 3. Same number as me, John. That's one of the most important numeral numbers you can have. Obviously, it's one of the best ones you can have. So, cutting the deck. Cutting the deck. 1, 2, 3. Are you religious, John? Are you a religious person? Do you believe in the Bible and all that jazz? Because the card shows me one of your past lives, you would have been a monk or a nun. Yes, a monk or a nun. That means you might have been female in a past life. And actually, funny enough, the nun thing sticking out. I do believe you were female, not necessarily the life before now, but a few lives back, you would have been a nun. We'll explain those ladylike little hands you have, John. The ladylike little hands. Yes. Still. John's just put still is to learn. So yes, this was what this card denotes, that you would have been a past life. You don't necessarily have to be a believer in the Bible now. What's that? What you do? What's your? How much do you? How much do you? How much pocket money do you get, John? None. Yeah, I know. I know the jokes. I know the jokes. So yeah, it shows me, John, that you were a past life as a nun. That part very, very strong. Now, when I showed that card like that, when I was pulling the cards out, I had something else in that deck that looked to me like something else. But this is a family show. I'm not going to say what that looked like because that was me being rude. That's the devilish side of myself. Devilish side. Now, there's no one else in there that I can do card readings for at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm glad you find that funny, Lauren. I'm glad. I aim to please. I aim to please. I'm naughty. Thank you, John. I'm glad someone else said it. I'm glad somebody else said it. I'll put those cards away. I'll put these cards away because there's no one else that I can do these card readings with. And because Roz brought them down for me, let's have a play with the unicorn deck. Now, this tells me sometimes what I see in the card is about the person I'm reading for. So, I believe I did Donna first last time, so I'll do Donna first again. And I'll show you the cards before I start shuffling these out. 1 second, I'm just going to go. I remembered what your number is. Yeah, but what's the point in that, John? What's the point in that? And people who are just listening to me didn't realise what I just said. John put he was a unicorn before none, so I said, what's the point? I could say something else, but again, I'm behaving myself at the moment. I'm behaving myself. It's better because I'm not a naughty boy. I'm not a naughty boy, honestly. Honestly, Miss Donna. Yes, you got to call her now. That you got to call her Miss Donna. John, behave yourself, or if you need to behave yourself, John. Otherwise, Donna might tell you off and pay attention. So right. Let's do. As Donna said, she was 5. Well remembered, and I remembered Lawrence because she was 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mrs. Pagliero. I've just been told what we have to call her. I'm not going to call her Donna no more. It's got to be Mrs. Pagliero. I might call her something else. Right, Donna. Now, I don't know about your family, as in your mum and dad, but the card that's come up for me, for you, is this one here. Can you tell me if you can see that, okay? As you can see, there's a mummy unicorn and a baby unicorn there. And it reads out, love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. Now, as I said, I don't know about your mum and dad. I don't know how close you are, your mum and dad. I'm not asking to know how close you are, your mum and dad. I'm just saying what's on the card. I see a lot of love from your family. It also, no, I don't, because as I'm looking into it, I'm also seeing the love you have for your children, Donna. So no, I don't think it is a misreading. As I read from that card, I personally believe it's representing your love for your kids. That's what I see. I read what was on the card, and then I told you what I saw on the card. Thank you. John says, neither do I. I think it's legit. God, it's legit. Everything comes out. I know my stuff. Thank you very much. I'm definitely going to have to start getting you guys to book me for work. Book me for work, yes. So, Laura, your turn. Now, memory serves me correct. Memory serves me correct, Laura. Your number was like Donna, your number was number 5. And you this is a good episode today. We're just gone over the half hour mark. Just gone over the half hour mark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? What?
You cut the deck every time?
Yes, I did cut the deck. I might not have cut the deck that time. I normally do. If I haven't, I apologise. But that was 5 cards from the deck. If you want to recut, Lauren, I'll quite happily do so. No, I'm not cheating. I don't cheat, John. If you want me to cut the deck, I'll cut the deck quite happily. No, I'm counting the cards because her number was number 5, so I'm counting 5 cards down. That's how I work, John. Again, I don't know you, Lauren. I do not know you at all. I've heard all about you from John. You might want to give him a slap around the ear roll for some of the lovely things. Some of the lovely things. Right, it's fine. So you're happy the way that was done. Cards you've got there, Lauren. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to do it so you can see the card. The key word is simplicity. And it says below, put your energy into the basics and let go of the excess. Now, as I look for this card, I see, again, you're going to get a slap in a minute. I can see Lauren giving you a slap. I can predict this in the future. I can see a frying pan with a big shaped hole in it. And that's not telling me, and that's not funny. I'm not putting it out, John. I don't mind jokes on this show, but I do not like to hear that sort of language on air, please. The card is simplicity, and this doesn't. Now, the reason I see that card and what I'm seeing is that card doesn't mean that you're a simple person. I don't believe in a simple person. I believe this shows you how you see things. Myself, I don't look for complicated answer when there's a simple answer to be seen straight away. And I like to think that's how Lauren sees things. Just maybe if I'm wrong, tell me. I have no problems. I do make mistakes. I'm a human being. That's what I'm reading off this card. You like to find the simple answers. Why look for a complicated one when the simple one's right there? And 9 times out of 10, the simple answer is correct. But that's what I get from that one card. Tell me what you think. Am I right from that card? I'd love to know if I'm right or wrong. I will say the message that John put out that I didn't like, I have hidden because I didn't agree with what he wrote. There are certain things I don't like discussing. And that was one of them. I'm sure it was meant as a joke. But those sort of things were not shown on air because I don't like that sort of thing, John. I try to be open as much as what I can. And if you don't agree with that, John, I'm sure we'll have to discuss this on the Monday. John, it is your turn. It's now your turn. Thank you, Lauren. Just said he's trying to be funny, but he's not. So Ross didn't see what he wrote because I deleted it. I won't even pronounce it on air. But that's finished. I'm not going to go past that. I'll forget what he said. Honestly, I will. So yes, John. Right. I'm cutting the deck this time. Cut the deck. See. And I'm counting down 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. It's not going to be a none card this time. It won't be a none card this time. Can you see that card, John? The card is a thankful card. And it's trying to get you to think about the people around you and think of all the things you need to be grateful for. This isn't the obvious things like when someone really helps you out with something, like me at work, when I help you out on the grade, I don't expect you to be thankful for me for what I do. It's my job. That's not what the card is representing. It's things that you can sometimes not be aware of. I think I've got a friend in Lauren. What? Yeah, Lauren. It's but do you know sometimes the most nicest thing someone can do are the things that you're not aware they've done because they're not after gratitude. And to me, what this is what this card's all about. There's a lot of people in this world that go out of their way to help people, whether you're aware of it or not. And they're not after gratitude. And they're the ones you need to be grateful for. It takes many things in this world to make this world go along. Thank you, Donna. Appreciated. And a lot of people do things and don't get thanks for it, and I believe they should do. For example, you think what Donna's now got to do to teach her kids at school, and you think about all the people that's going to help Donna do the teaching at school. So, in that way, and a lot of them aren't after gratitude for doing so. So, it's just one explanation of what the point I was trying to get across. I'm saying I'm a lot. I'm saying I'm a lot. So, did you enjoy that? I know I said I was going to do this a few weeks' time. As it went, I was doing the card readings tonight. I am actually going to start doing card readings on air through my Eyes of the Dragon page on Facebook, doing a Facebook Live video. So please, if you're not on that, no, you didn't, John. It wasn't what you were going to do. It's what you wrote that I didn't appreciate. So I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you haven't found it already, I have a page, as I was saying, I have a page on Facebook called Eyes of the Dragon. Please, if you want to be a part of the show when I do these live shows on Facebook, just go to the page and like it. And then when I do a Facebook live thing, people who have liked the show will be told when it's coming out, and you can join in and enjoy the show. Where I don't know yet when the first one's going to be. I haven't decided because a lot of these things I don't plan it because I like things to happen the way they're supposed to happen, as it happens. I wasn't planning to do the card readings tonight, but for some reason it went that way. Sometimes that's a good way for these shows to go. And I'm sorry, Donna, but I do know nonsense is spelled no. Yeah, I was waiting for someone to correct me on that spelling, but I spelt that. I spelt that wrong on purpose to see if someone point it out. Yes, it's live. I spelt nonsense correctly. I spelt it with a C. It should have been spelled with an S. What are we having for dinner tonight? Well, we're having two things tonight. No, not spag bowl tonight. No, I'm having macaroni cheese. Macaroni cheese is what I'm having tonight because I love macaroni cheese and I've not had it for a while. And yes, I'm referring to the macaroni cheese. Answer the next question. Roz, the lady Roz, who goes, yeah, she's having lasagna tonight. Lasagna.
And garlic bread.
And garlic bread. Yes, I love garlic, and I might have been tempted to have lasagna myself tonight, but I was just in the mood for macaroni cheese. Yum, yes, yum, yum. Yum. Now you got to do it Homer Simpson style, macaroni. Italiano night, yes. And as most people know me by now, um, I don't like foreign food. Everyone, I'm thankful for everything Lauren does for me. It's forgotten, John. Don't worry. I had a feeling it was a joke. As I said, I'm not putting it on air. Other people who watch the show. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a massive foreign food fan. I don't like my Indian or Chinese or even not half the American stuff. I don't like. But I do have a spot in my tummy. That's my Deadpool tummy for Italian. I don't even like all Italian stuff. I just like there's some of the stuff I like. And the reason Italian got through is because when I was a kid, Mum used to make me spag. Love you, Mum. Used to make me spaghetti bolognese when I was a kid. I like seafood. Um, I like fish and chips. Does that count? I have actually, I can say I have tried oyster. I have tried squid. I have tried um, a little bit of crab. And apart from the squid, which was okay, I didn't like the rest of it. No, no, I'm not a massive fan of seafood, John. Um, I like seafood, seaside rock. That's nice. Yes, prawns and crab, etc. So nice you put it on there twice. I'd love you to cook me an Italian food, Donna. I'd love you to. See, we'll have to actually go there one day if there's a chance, for when we win the lottery, because we don't have to fly to go to Italy. We can go by train. Yes, you can. Through the Eurotunnel and through France, over the hills or far away.
I know you can go from Eurotunnel.
On the Orient Express, isn't it? That's really.
I don't think it's still running.
How's that for a ride? Go on the Orient Express.
I don't think it's still running.
And for those who come in late on the show and really want, why do I look over that way? It's because can I just ask a question? And I'd like Roz to answer the question. So it's not coming from my mouth. The question is, why can't we go there by plane?
I personally cannot fly. I used to be able to fly by plane, but I can't now. I'll get very, very shaky if I'm on a plane.
Now, actually, I can relate to this because
makes me ill.
people who remember, we went to London, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we actually went to get to the O2 Arena. There's these cable cars that go across the Thames, and we actually went over on these cable cars, and I saw Roz shake after them, and that was worrying for me when.
I wasn't badly shaken after that. I was only a little bit shaky after that.
Donna is sending you some love.
Love you too, Donna.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Roz is going out. Everyone say goodbye to Roz. She's going. And I'm back. So yes, that's why we can't fly. But it's not a major problem. It's not a major problem. Planes aren't the only things out there. And there's not an earthquake. It's me shaking the table. Hang on a minute. So you're sending Roz love. You're not sending me love. Bloody charming. Charming. All the things I do for you. Look, you should do a couple show and has Roz on my psychic. Roz is more than my sidekick. She is the love of my life. If you look carefully, you can see her arm taking a sock off the radiator in the background. And she's just in bollocks under her lips. My socks got pied earlier on. Now, I don't mean pied as in covered in a pie. We have a dog here called Mr. Pie. And all his dog is. Well, thank you, Donna. I've got a bit of love from Donna as well. Thank you. So, right, this show has now been going on for 45 minutes, and it's time I made a move. Love Mr. Pie, I know you do. He's actually under the table at the moment, keeping my feet warm. if it wasn't warming up. Honestly, you're not feeling too rough at the moment. So, right, going back to what I'm saying. If you've enjoyed this show, please hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And when you want to know when the show's coming out, ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring the bell. Ding dong. A ding a ding a ding. And please, most importantly of all, the best way you can do me a service by tell your friends about it, because they'll watch the show. I'll get more viewers and we'll see it how it will go. Yes, Lauren, you got to ring the bell, Lauren. Ring that bell, then you'll know when the shows are coming out. And don't forget the like button. And on that note, Chibalob, my friend, Chibalob, farewell, goodbye. Rev the Rev, signing off. I ain't no kicker. Bye bye.